Hit on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them, I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain, these are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent, you gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim, your style is...
Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant. Hill. And our reporter, Allie LaForce. And Grant, one thing we know about these teams, they can both go deep into their bench. That's a luxury.
Yeah, a luxury indeed. And they don't have to worry as much about foul trouble or guys getting worn down. Credit to both front offices for building such complete rosters.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And the basketball IQ that Curry possesses is special, capable of shredding the defense in a screen roll.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Curry. It's good from the top of the key.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Nembhard outside. From outside, off the mark. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. We talked about Paul George and what his game plan was for keeping him in check. He said it's never going to be easy with him, but I told our guys I want constant communication. Talk when screens are coming, switch when we need to. We need to be highly active guarding him. Let's see how effective they are against him tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. The three from Curry hits the trifecta. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Wow! Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
And he drops it in from the low post. 9 points in the game.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Bryant. O'Neal pulls it in.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Jordan, pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. Another shot. And he nails the jumper.
Making use of the in-between area. Curry's ability to break defenses down opens up these shots.
Here's Zubac.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Green, a screen. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Down low. Back to Curry. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan. Pacers trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Nice move. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Substitution on the court.
1:16 left now in the first quarter. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Walker. To the inside. Kicks it out to Jackson. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Deflects the pass. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Podziemski with it. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Shepard. Pass to Walker. Toppin outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Huff. Covered by Jordan. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
And here's Curry for 3. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
The Warriors lead by 6. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you, Brian.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Warriors making a change here. Oh, George with a steal. O'Neal with it. He's picked up by Zubac. 4-3. Another 3 for Golden State.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorers, Paul George has to be on that list, Richard.
When I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. And when he's got it going, it's hard to think of a more complete scorer.
rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Pacers trail by 15. Here's Bryant. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Podziemski with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Now Podziemski. No points yet. Here's Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Bryant outside. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Pacers making a change here. Bryant outside. And he drives in. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Right side Curry. And again, it's Golden State.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And Indiana misses again.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
George sets a screen. From deep, Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Outside Nesmith. Indiana again missing. The Warriors lead by 17. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Bryant, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Pass to Siakam. Bryant outside. It's stolen by Curry. Let's go with a 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Curry's got 33 points.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd. More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Pass to George. And the jam by George.
Oh, Curry is one of the toughest covers in this league, especially when he's working the pick and roll.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Screen by O'Neal. Off target with the 3. Up top, Siakam. Shoots over George. Siakam, no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Bryant, no good. Here's Podziemski. The rebound by Nesmith. Nembhard outside. Stolen by Melton. And he lobs it up top. Santos can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Nembhard outside. Here's Bryant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Golden State with the ball. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Hey, that's just their first turnover. Overall, they've done a great job taking care of the ball.
Jackson outside. Up top, Walker. To the paint. Here's Hope. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Podziemski. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
The drive by Jackson. A nice shot by Toppin. Toppin's gotten 4 this quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Inside. Pass to Santos. Launches a 3. He drops it from range. Santos has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Pass to Podziemski. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. This season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Graham.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. O'Neal's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. George outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. George has got 5.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Down low. And stolen by Green. And here's George. He's got 5. With the drive. And the jam by George.
Even though he's a great jump shooter, I think George is at his best when he's going to the rim.
There's a screen by Toppin. To the paint. They can't stop the run with that one.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Out of bounds. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Shepard.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Indiana on offense. Toppin's shot is off.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Back to Curry. Screen by O'Neal. Curry drives in. Stolen by Jackson. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in total control, up by 29 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Now here's Curry. George, left side. Picked it out of midair. Pass to Zubac. Back to Nesmith. Here's the three. Sinks the tray. Nesmith's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Curry. It's rebounded by Zubac. Indiana on offense. To the inside. Out to the right wing. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Here's Zubac. Misses from short range. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The shot misses. Here's Bryant. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Here's Edgecombe. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Puts it up. It's stolen by Green. Up top, Curry. Stolen by Bryant. Now the Pacers on the move. The open shot, Siakam. The rebound by Post. Nesmith brings a double. Outside Curry. Back to Green. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
To the paint. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Screen by Post. Here's Curry. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Curry's got 35 in the game.
And Curry makes the floater look so sweet. You just assume that it's going in the minute he releases it.
Zubac, screen. Here's Bryant, plenty of space. Can't nail the jumper.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Down low. Here's Post. And that one is hammered home.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Bryant. Pass to Zubac. It's stolen by Curry.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was for Stephen Curry.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Clock at 6. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Curry. To the middle. Here's post. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.